Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado State's offense will take the field first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Snagged out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. The Mountaineers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi using the quick game. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And the Rams can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Winfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Colorado State!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close.
Looking to throw it, Swan.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finding an escape route. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it, first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Roberts. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Moving away from pressure. Quarterback gets past the marker. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Marshall. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a huge play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Dropping back, it's Swan. Pressure coming. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's caught downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Rams will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. On target to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Bust through behind his pad.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. fakes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Rams will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Throwing on the run. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Here's the pressure. Working on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. 1st down here for the offense. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Unloads to the wideout. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. Touchdown Rams! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Let's go. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his man, it's Winfield. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the ball, the clock is on their side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dumps it to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch